Hi, I'm batch filming to catch up while the dogs that I'm dog sitting are sleeping. We're just going to talk about all of March so far. Today is the 12th. How many books did I read in the first 2 weeks of March? I finished Witchlight by Susan Dennard, which means I have finished the entire Witchland series. I'm so glad I finally read this series. I really enjoyed it. I wanted so badly to finish this in February, but it ended up being the first book that I finished in March. Also in March, I finished Black and Blues, which is for the BookTube Nonfiction Prize, so I can't really talk about it. It was a library book and it was overdue, so I did have to return it. I also picked up Yuzu the Pet Vet, which was only available on my library's Libby. I wanted to just check before I potentially bought this for my niece, and I'm really glad that I did because I ended up deciding it was way too sad. In this one volume, there's like multiple pet deaths. Before I read Yuzu the Pet Vet and finished Black and Blues though, I picked up the Friday Night Knitting Club. I ended up DNFing this one. I made it about 3 or 4 chapters in, and I just was very uninterested in these characters. I don't really feel bad passing this along to someone else. Just last night, Wednesday the 11th, I decided to DNF Dust Settles North. And I got to a point pretty early, like maybe 50, 60 pages in maximum, where one of the siblings just made a choice that I was just like, I can't. I just personally cannot read this. I don't think that means it's a bad book or that other people won't enjoy it. It just was not the book for me. So these are both going to be passed along on my unhaul stack. That means that we have made very significant progress. First, I'm going to color in for the DNFs these 2 squares, which gets us to 20 books. I don't know if you can actually see this. I'm like coloring it in off camera. Oh, and I completely forgot to color in green for Witchlight. So actually, they're in the wrong order, but fine. Let's get that done. You know, just pretend that there's one more green below, which means we're actually at 21 books read or unhauled, and we get to check off Witchlight in green, and we get to check off Dust Settles North in red, which means, all importantly, I can read library books again. I'm gonna have to look at how long this took me last year. I think it ended before March. I can finally read books that I don't own. Very exciting. I know I'm like very calm in this and not making a big fuss, but that's because I don't want to wake the dogs up. Please, any kind of celebratory emoji in the comments to celebrate the fact that we have finally read or DNF'd every book that I purchased last year.